What is up, ladies and people? Wolfie back, and guess we'll continue this Chrono Trigger Let's Play. Oddly enough, I forgot to save my state last part, but I just went ahead and redid it. The only thing different is I have like 2 more tonics I did last time. I was a little smarter with my tonics and didn't waste any, or wasted less. Trying to remember what to do. Oh, I remember what to do now. No, it's not that way. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of awkward trying to remember where to where I left off, because I'd probably be like cutting pretty regularly. Excuse me 1 second. I forgot to start the timer, and I will start the timer now. Okay, that'll make things a lot easier. Like the first 2 parts, I went over by like 15 seconds. I had to awkwardly cut out part of the video. What are the stats looking like? That was fine. But I'm happy. I finally got Marla back, which is always useful. Sort of got Marla back. Well, I mean, whatever. Yeah, you could. Oops, no cyclone. I don't want to cyclone anybody. Excuse me. Allergies have been acting up a lot lately, but for me that's just routine allergies. Dang, how much health do you have, boy? Dang it. Man, this guy's got a lot of health. Oh wow, I assumed I would have been at full health when I got moved to the castle. Apparently I don't. I will. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's that important that I do. I think I will be fine. Sweet, Chrono just leveled up. Makes him 5, or 6, which is pretty much a record for me. That's the lowest level I've ever got. That's the lowest level I've been at this point. How do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, please call me Marla. Well then, Marla, observe. Spinny move. Bam! Lucia, you're amazing. Ain't it the truth? Whoa, she's a cocky little whore. Oh, I mean, enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my real ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Ah. Excuse me. Dang, I'm really itchy today. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a port that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind the teleport device to create the gate key. Now we use them as please. I screwed that up, but I'm gonna go with it. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the teleport had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright, come in, Chrono. Let's do this. Oh, it's kind of. I don't know. That last note, for some reason, kind of felt like it was kind of drawn out longer than it should have been. Dun, 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 dun. Woo, we're back! Chrono, Lucia, why don't we get home with me? Why don't you go home with me to the castle? I'd like to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marla. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've ever had in months. Whoa, what's she done that outdoes that? And I have some new friends too. Chrono, be a gentleman, take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Lucia. I really want to know, like, dang it, will you escort me home? I really want to know what she did that, cause that's the most fun she's had in months. But like a few months before that, what was more fun than that? It's like a crazy orgy or something that outdoes time travel. Like, there's not much I could think of that would be more exhilarating than traveling through time, getting kidnapped, getting ripped up through a portal, and not existing for a while. I guess we'll just go straight to the castle. Yeah, we'll just go straight to the castle. I'm trying to think of what's most optimal. Yeah, I mean, there's. I'm sure I'm missing items down south, but I don't really care right now. I mean, you can always go back and get it later. Princess Nadia, are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We're still just searching for you. Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. No, Chronos. Admit it, you confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorists! Stop it! Oh, jeez. I'm a terrorist now. Stop this at once! I can't yell, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at yelling. What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to. Idiots. Detain him. Chrono! Okay, here's where our actions from earlier affects things. You'll see in a minute what I was talking about earlier at the very beginning. I think it was in part 1 mostly, where I talked about random stuff like it's important to do, but not really that important. Yeah, I'm horrible at explaining things if you haven't noticed. I'm the Chancellor, the Prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. I'll try to keep a French accent going with that, but I can't promise anything. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. Oh, poor me. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. Wow, we're having the innocent until proven guilty. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. Oh, I forgot to do the French accent. Haha, two met completely by accident. In fact, Princess Nadia asked Chrono if she could join him. Is it true? Who actually started this whole mess? I think you blame yourself. Sure, I'll blame myself. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Whatever. I don't think I did that. I think I chose the wrong one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It kinda does, but who cares? This isn't a flawless run or anything. The princess then innocently followed us to Lucia's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappear. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what it is. Please tell me my mic's on. I'll be very sad if it's not. Okay, it is on. And I have the facts. Throw the defendant's character into question. Objection. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to the case. Character respond, Chancellor. Chrono's character is at the very core to the case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who vouches for the character of the defendant. Hey, she looks familiar. This man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. Yeah, remember that cat we found and brought back? Yep, blazing effect right now. How about that? Does this young man deserve a medal? I think I do deserve a medal. Whew. Looks like they're buying it. Oh, I should have whispered that. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for the fine citizen to kidnap young man? No, there was none. What about a ransom? Chrono, her fortune did not tempt you, did it not? Are you sure you weren't tempted? That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If he's innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. And that was a poor effect to try and make a cheer. I think they're trying to boo. Why do these old men look like they have butts on their head? Not guilty. I think we're gonna get one guilty. I think I didn't do one thing right. Not guilty. I think there's one more. Did I do everything perfectly? Not guilty. Huzzah! Or is there one more? There might be two more. Not guilty. And last but not least, not guilty. Oh, look at that. It's a perfect. Perfection. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter lately. Perfection. An order in the court. I think I'm innocent, guys. A verdict has been reached. Wonder what this verdict is. Oh, it's not guilty. Never would have guessed that. The fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days of solitary confinement as punishment. Oh. Take him away. No, wait just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Oh, whoops. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in the town. We're leaving. Chrono! Old man in the window. And we're going off to jail, because we're bad. Poor Chrono, he looks so sad and distraught. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and he must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. Execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. What? Execution? Strange. I don't seem to recall anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir. Guards. Yeah, I am now being executed. Despite being, like, found completely innocent, I will now be executed. Take the prisoner away. Why is it... Has there ever been, like, a friendly chancellor in any game ever to ever exist? Hey, look. I'm all passed out and whatnot. But I look okay now. And if for some reason they'll leave you with your equipment, which is I found kind of weird. Some sympathizers brought you that stuff, you lousy felon. One ether. What? Okay, you get a random amount, and I thought like the better you do, the better your odds. Pipe down. You can do one of two things here. You can basically not and wait the execution out, and something happens. Actually, the same thing that'll happen too, but or you can do this. Yeah, there you go. Or you can kill him. Yeah, basically you just piss the guard off enough so that he comes and beats you up, and then I wasn't really sure if you could stab him or not, but yeah, you can run off. And I don't think this gate works. Oh, too good to be true. Yeah, in this part and only this part, guards. Let's see if I can line this up right. Yeah, those are two enemies, but you can like barely squeeze through. But yeah, guards only in this particular area. If they're facing away from you, you can attack them, or you can instant kill them. Well, that's kind of weird. Ah, Skeletor or Descendant. Oh my god, he still isn't rested. Alright, let me use a tonic on him, I guess. I keep assuming, like, when I do these cutscenes, that'll be at full health.